Imagine finally working up the courage to confront someone about their poor behavior, a lie, a broken promise, or a betrayal. Instead of an apology, you are suddenly facing an emotional firestorm. They deny everything. Then they attack you with furious accusations, and before you know it, you are apologizing for bringing it up in the first place. You are left feeling shocked, confused, and like the one who did something wrong. If this cycle sounds familiar, you have experienced DARVO. Today, we are exposing this powerful four-part manipulation tactic: deny, attack, reverse victim/offender. This is the ultimate defensive weapon of the narcissist, and spotting it in real time is the key to reclaiming your reality. DARVO is a calculated, often rapid-fire series of behaviors designed to achieve one goal: total accountability avoidance. It is the sophisticated playbook for the blame shifter and the manipulator. Deny, the instant, absolute rejection of the allegation. They don't engage with the facts. They simply deny the event ever happened or that they had any involvement. Attack, they pivot immediately from defense to offense, attacking your character, your sanity, or your motive for bringing up the issue. Reverse victim/offender. This is the crucial final step. They declare themselves the victim of your emotional abuse. Your accusation, your lack of self-trust, or your decision to confront them is the real problem. You become the aggressor, and they become the wronged party. This pattern is fundamentally about coercive control. It works because it forces the victim to abandon their original complaint and enter a panicked, defensive spiral, desperately trying to prove their own innocence. DARVO is not just a reaction. It's an integrated strategy that weaponizes all the dark psychology tactics we've discussed. Gaslighting. The denial phase is pure gaslighting. They deny the event, making you question your memory and your reality. The attack phase reinforces this by painting you as the unreliable, unstable one. You're crazy. That never happened. The pity play, the final step, reverse victim/offender, relies on the narcissist's victim mentality. By collapsing into distress or righteous anger, they exploit your empathy, forcing you to apologize for their comfort. They use their misery as a shield, ensuring you won't dare confront them again. This is the fastest way to solidify a toxic relationship cycle, as the price for raising a red flag becomes too high to pay. To avoid being trapped in the defensive loop, you must learn to identify each stage as it happens. There are 4 red flags you should notice in a DARVO. This is the initial hard stop. It's an immediate, often furious, refusal to engage with the truth. If you say, "You were late," they snap, "No, I wasn't," you misread the time. If you say, "You hurt my feelings," they declare, "I did no such thing." You're lying. The conversation ends before it begins. Before you can recover from the denial, the counterattack begins. They don't address their lateness. They attack your character. You are always obsessed with control. You're the one who is unstable. They project their flaws onto you, creating a massive distraction. This is the pivot. They shift the focus entirely onto the trauma your confrontation caused them. They claim, "I can't believe you would accuse me of that. You've completely ruined my night." Or, "I'm the one suffering here because you keep bringing up these lies." The final step is complete role reversal. They demand that you now comfort them or apologize. You are left feeling extreme guilt and fear, often ending the conversation with, "I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have brought it up." The original issue is erased, and the manipulator is now safely installed as the innocent party. The only way to win against DARVO is to refuse to play the script. Do not engage the attack. When they launch the attack, your instinct is to defend your character. Resist it. Use simple, neutral language to pull the conversation back to the facts. We are not talking about my memory. We are talking about your actions. State the boundary. When they use the reverse victim maneuver, state the boundary clearly and hold it. I am not responsible for managing your emotions right now. I will not discuss this if you continue to attack me. You must set boundaries effectively to stop the emotional blackmail. Trust your gut and disengage. Once you identify the pattern, disengage immediately. The DARVO cycle is designed to exhaust you into submission. The moment they deny and attack, you say, "I see we aren't having a productive conversation. We can try again later," and walk away. This act of reclaiming your self-worth breaks their coercive control. DARVO is one of the most destructive forms of manipulation because it punishes you for seeking truth and accountability. The goal is to make you silence yourself forever. You deserve a relationship where conflict leads to resolution, not trauma. Recognizing this pattern is the critical first step to stopping the toxic cycle in your life. Which step of the DARVO cycle hits you the hardest? Share your experience below. Let's create a community that empowers each other to stand firm against the attack. Trust your signal.